is. You ever meet someone from Texas, or you see the commercials, they always try to say, everything is bigger in Texas. You ever hear that? Everything is bigger in Texas. It's a lie. First night I got to Texas, I got to my room, I got naked in front of a mirror, and let me tell you, everything is not bigger in Texas. They lied, bro. Just saying. This is crazy. I heard some Queens people in the house. Queens in the house, that's my borough. What part of Queens? Corona. Oh, okay, yeah. I was born in Jackson Heights, raised in Jamaica, and actually stabbed in Corona. I thought you looked familiar. Put your hood up. Let me see. That's him, officer. That's him. Dark with a big smile. He was smiling when he stabbed me, officer. It's crazy, man. Living in New York is crazy, especially Queens. I had a hard time living in Queens because I don't know if you felt what I felt, but it was difficult because we didn't get the love and the respect like the other boroughs did. And it always bothered me. And my friends used to be like, yo, Pudge, y'all from Queens don't got the swag that we do. Y'all just don't know how to act like we do. We got it. And I didn't know what he meant until I went to a nightclub in Manhattan. Have you guys been to a nightclub in the city? See, what happens in a nightclub in the middle of the night, the DJ does this thing where he grabs a microphone and do a little shout out to see who's representing your borough. That's when you know. Because in the middle of the night, the DJ grabbed the mic and he was like, Brooklyn, where you at? And they're all like, what? Then he's like, Bronx, where you at? They're like, boo. And he's like, Queens, where you at? Oh my God, that's us over here. Thank you. He's so nice. Yeah, Queens was voted the nicest borough out of all New York City because we're the only ones that say please and thank you while we're robbing you. That's our street cred, right? One fun fact about Queens, I don't know if you guys know this, we're the most diverse borough out of all New York City. Did you guys know that? No. We are the most diverse. He can back me up on this. I remember growing up in Queens, we were so diverse. Every race had their own personal cab service. It was, you remember this, right? The Mexicans had their own cab service, the Indians had their own cab service, the blacks had the NYPD. It was... Everyone was getting a ride, just not all the same place. She didn't like that one. She didn't like that. Where are you from? Pittsburgh. All right. See, my bad, Pitt. My bad. See, in New York City, we can laugh at racism. See, because we know the trick about New York is it's a melting pot. And racism hits everybody. Nobody's immune. Like, here's a story. Like, the first time racism hit me, I was in a supermarket, of all places. You guys ever been in a market online and you're, like, waiting to pay? So you start talking to the person in front of you, kind of like passing the time. So I'm talking to this guy. We're going back and forth. Finally, he pays, and he's about to leave. But before he leaves, he turns to me. He's like, hey, man, so where are you from? I'm like, yo, I'm from Queens, born and raised. He's like, wow, I didn't know there was a Queens in Mexico. You really speak good English. I didn't know what to say. I was like, gracias, gracias. Gracias, pendejo, gracias. I get that a lot. A lot of people, when they first meet me, they always assume I'm Latino. Actually, I'm only half Latino. My mother's from Colombia, and my father's missing. I'll Pitt like that one. Pitt was like, yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah, that's my life, Pitt. That's my life, Pitt. It wasn't easy. Because I was born and raised here, English was my first language. I didn't speak Spanish. But when you come from a Latino family, you always have those Latino cousins that do speak Spanish fluently. And my cousins used to love teasing me. Like, I remember one time I went over their house, and they were like, yo, Pudge, what do you want for dinner tonight? You want chicken or pollo? See, some of you guys already laughing because you already know. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, Pitt, but I didn't know. I was like, yo, give me chicken because I'm allergic to polio. I didn't get the shot. I didn't get the shot. Growing up was hard in New York City. Queens, Corona, you had parents? Your parents were there?
Yeah.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Holy shit. You lucked out, bro. I had it rough. My parents broke up when I was a baby, man. I grew up in a broken home. Anybody else in a broken home? It's like the absolute worst. But it's crazy. It doesn't make any sense how two people who swear they love their child actually enjoys hating on each other more. And my parents loved to hate on each other, but they did it through me. They used to, I swear to God, they used to send me messages to go back. I was the original instant messenger, I'm telling you right now. Fucking 9 years old. Never forget, like on a Friday night before my mom used to send me to my dad for the weekend, she'd pull me aside and give me a little message for him. My mother would be like, Pudge, papi, ven aquí, tell your daddy, that hijo de la puta desgraciado piece of shit, that mommy needs the child support check, okay, papi? You tell him that. You tell him, don't forget, mommy loves you. Mom, don't forget, I carried you, papi, I carried you. And then I'd spend the weekend with my dad, right? We have a good time. Sunday night would roll around. And then he'd send back a retort of his own for me to give my mom. He'd pull me aside. He'd be like, Pudge, papi, ven aquí, mira, tell your mommy, that puta sucia horse slut, that when I get the money, she gets the money, okay, papi? You tell her I said that. Mira, don't forget, I love you more, papi. Before you came out of her, you swam out of me. You swam out of me, papi. Don't forget. It was crazy, man. And then there was the exchange of the child. But it always felt like a drug deal going down. And I was the goods, because they always had to have like a neutral location for the exchange, and it'd be some corner somewhere and shit. And my mom would be rolling up with me, and my dad leaning on the car smoking a cigarette, and he'd be like, do you have the boy? My mother'd be like, do you have the child support check? Show me the boy. Show me the check. This was every weekend. And when you come up in a broken home, you know, multiple homes is multiple responsibilities. You know, each parent had their own different responsibilities for me. My dad was responsible for getting me all my toys. You know, he used to give me all the toys I wanted. That's how he kind of bought my love and shit. Star Wars, ironically enough, was a big thing when I was a little kid. And he got me all the action figures. Yes. Yeah, no, yes. No. Here's the messed up part. Bro. Check this out. My dad, he got me all the action figures I wanted, but he hated my mother so much, he didn't let me take my action figures to her house to play with. I can only play with my action figures at his house. That's not right. But you know what that does to a little kid's mind? You know how messed up? It made me feel like my toys were locked up for a crime they didn't commit. And if I wanted to get them out, I would have to break them out. So I got a plan. And what I did was every Sunday when I went to my mom's, I took one action figure and stuffed it down my pants and smuggled it to my mother's house week after week after week. And I was doing this for a good 2 to 3 months. It was working until one day I came home and my mother almost had a heart attack because she thought her 9-year-old had an erection. No, I came home, when I walk in the door, she's like, ay, Dios mío, ¿qué es eso? And I was like, Chewbacca. Shit was rough, man. Not easy, Corona, not easy. God bless your parents for staying together, man. You got kids? No. You the man. You the man. You the man. Yo, listen to Uncle Pudge. Keep up the good work. I always tell the young men, man, keep pulling out. Keep pulling out. You got to pull out, man. Chef, you got kids, Chef? No. Keep pulling out. Uncle Pudge gives you a thumbs up. And I love my ladies. Ladies, mira, ladies, if they're not pulling out, you're pushing off, okay? You're pushing off. You know what I'm talking about. You know when they make that face. You know that face when he's on top and he likes it too much. Poof. Kick that motherfucker off. Kick them all. And if you're on top, you somersault that shit. You somersault, stick the landing. No kids. Listen to your Uncle Pudge. I'm telling you, this parenting, man. I'm a parent, and it ain't easy. I have this thing about parenting, like, I have 2 kids, and I love my kids, but I hate Father's Day. Weird, right? I'll explain. Here's the thing. Because of my childhood, I wanted to be a better parent to my kids. So from the moment both of my kids were born, I made an oath, a promise to them to give them the best. The best school, the best toys, the best life, the best clothes, the best of everything. And I did this year after year after year. Now here comes Father's Day. This one day where I'm supposed to get something back in return for all of my hard work. And what do I get? A tie. Made out of construction paper that opens up into a card. You ever see one of these things? You ever see one? Every year. Happy Father's Day, Dad. We love you. Sign your son and daughter. Now you're looking at me. I know that look. I know that look. You're giving me that look like, oh my God, Pudge. Oh my God, that is so sweet. How can you not love that? My kids are 19 and 23 years old. They both have checking accounts that I still put money into. Do you know how hard it is knowing that I raised two cheap assholes? It hurts. So listen to your Uncle Pudge. Pull out, push off. You don't want them. But more than anything, it's, you know, they're expensive. Kids are expensive. Like, we all know that, right? But I feel like today's children are more expensive than ever. You know why? Technology. Technology has tripled the price on our kids. True story. My daughter was 4. She didn't want the Barbie. She didn't want the Pokemon. She wanted a cell phone. You believe that shit? I lost my mind when she asked me. I never forget, I'm in the living room and I'm watching the game. And she comes running in. And she's like, Daddy, 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 I want a cell phone. Can I have a sidekick? Do you guys remember the T-Mobile Sidekick? That was like the hottest phone. It was a $400 phone when it came out. 4 years old, $400. I lost it. I was like, oh, you want a Sidekick? No problem. Kick to the side of the ribs. Get out of the way, Daddy's watching the Met game. $400 phone. I know it was wrong, but it was just, a reaction. And of course I had to, yell at my daughter and ask her. I'm like, yo, who the hell told you to get a cell phone? And she was like, Mommy said I could. So you know what I had to do? I had to go find her mom and ask her. Like, yo, did you tell my daughter she can have a cell phone? Her mother was like, yeah, she can have a sidekick just like me. I'm like, all right, no problem. Kicked her mother in the ribs too. And then her mother was like, why'd you kick me? I said, because it's a family plan. Technology is crazy. This is the time of year I always get mad at technology and kids. I get so mad. Because thanks to technology, every winter, you'll see it, it happens, every winter, these kids, thanks to technology, they get like 24 hours notice before a snowflake even hits the ground that there's no school the next day. Do you believe that shit? I didn't have that growing up. If I didn't want to go to school on a snow day, I had to get up and fight with my mom. I had to convince her. I had to be like, Mom, look, it's snowing. Mom, mira, it's snowing. The school's going to be closed. The school's going to be closed. She didn't give a shit. My mother used to be like, mira, do you want to know if it's closed? Do you want to know if it's closed? Okay. Go to the school. When you get there, pull on the door. If it doesn't open, then you know it's closed. But you are going to the school. The only heads up we had, and this was our technology back in the day because I'm that old, was we had to get up at dawn and turn on our radios to listen for our school number to be called out. It was really cool because it was exciting because it felt like a bingo game at a racetrack. And I'm in the kitchen eating my Cheerios and I'm listening to the radio and the guy on the radio is like, now closing PS89, PS62, PS227. And I'm like, come on, 143, come on, 143. Now closing PS95, PS16, PS12, come on, 143. Now closing PS141, PS142, and PS144. Fuck! They always forget to school. And my mother be like, mira, I was listening, they didn't say a number, go to the school. Guys, I'm Pudge Fernandez. Thank you so much for your time.